Alright guys, so I'm working on the Mini today, trying to remove I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the oxygen sensor. Now what really sucks about it is that I'm trying to go with this tool and it's going over, but it's basically stripping out the sensor. Like, this is opening up and it's just stripping it. What I want to do, I want to remove the heat shield to try and gain access for a crescent wrench if possible, or if anything, just break the top of the sensor off and just put a 6-point socket over, because the 6-point, it's not missing this right here where the wire goes through, and I'll be able to hammer it on there and twist it right off. But Harbor Freight, I've done research on this, and this tool is actually very bad. Everybody says it just strips out the sensor, and I didn't believe it. Took a chance. $7 would probably work in other situations, but not here. So I'm gonna go get some WD-40, try again, and if not, I'm just gonna break that sensor. Let's see how it goes. Now, the main reason why I'm actually just stressed out over this is that this is not my car. The sensor is right there. Just want to like unscrew it, screw in the new one, plug it in, reset the computer with the OBD2 scanner, and be done with it. If this was my car, everything would be taken loose. I'll be having fun just ripping things off and just gain better access. Probably just take off the whole manifold just to check it out in general. But you know, I'm treating this like a customer's car, even though I'm not getting paid for this, because this is just something I want to do, you know, for my mother. But I'm treating this like a customer's car, that I want to take very good care of it. I don't want to take off unnecessary stuff. I don't want to do anything. Don't want to damage anything. And yeah, so that's like the stressful part about it. Man, these things are so compact. Like, if you look at the Integra, the big old hood, if you look at this, everything's just smashed. I mean, not smashed, but just squished in. It's crazy. Alright guys, so I got the WD-40, and check out that price. Yep, $6 for WD-40. Can't believe it. This shit's gone up in price so much. I remember this will be like $1.99. It's crazy. So I'm gonna spray it on cold, warm up the car, and then it's gonna be nice and hot, and keep spraying it, let this penetrate. And then I'm gonna try this again, and hopefully I don't fail miserably like I've been. So yeah, so let's spray this on. Alright, so sprayed it on there a little bit. Gonna put a little bit more. I'm gonna warm up the car and get it not hot but warm, and let it get on those threads pretty good. Alright guys, so I did the WD-40 and that tool, and this tool, it didn't work. Just started rounding it out more, so I'm gonna ditch this all together. And instead, I'm just going to break the top of the sensor off and just put a 6-point socket on there, an impact socket, and hammer it on there, and that should be able to take it off instead of that that oxygen sensor socket. So let me do that. So look at that WD-40 just burning right off. It was actually a lot more smoke, but yeah, I ended up just starting it and letting it work in the threads, and I'm gonna apply more. Alright guys, so I removed the heat shield, and that's how the manifold looks like. And man, I just want to try and take off this so I can get a crescent wrench behind that. I can probably do it, but I started the car up, so all this is just hot. Even though it was only on for 2 minutes, everything's just blazing, so I gotta wait until it cools off. But that's a crazy design, look at that. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and take off this shield right here and try and get around that with the crescent wrench. Let's see. Alright guys, so basically what was happening is when the heat shield was mounted with the fasteners, the oxygen sensor socket wasn't going deeply over the actual head of it. So now I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but I think I unlocked something. Well, you can't see it, but let me see. Okay, through here. It's kind of hard to show you, but I'm really... So yeah, so that's basically the socket going all the way over the head of it. And yeah, so I think I might be able to get it this time. Here, I'll try and pull out the socket right now so you can get a better look. See right there how I pulled it out? And I'm gonna go back in. So yeah, so basically the surrounding part of the heat shield wasn't allowing it to go all the way on and bottom out. So now I'm gonna try. Alright guys, so that's basically what the O2 sensor looks like now. Got this little piece, twisted it right off. Got that piece that went there. The rest is still stuck inside. There's the actual regular socket right there. Had to just keep chipping away at it. Now I'm gonna put this time a 1/2-inch drive instead of a puny ass little 3/8. Hate 3/8. And yeah, the only reason why I used the 3/8, it's because I had no choice, because that's just what they offer. But now I'm gonna go with this one and an actual impact socket, and let's see how it goes. So that's what the O2 sensor looked like after that went in the pipe. This went that way. That went that way. And that went that way. Jesus Christ. This one's gonna be a painful nightmare. Alright guys, got the O2 out with the old and in with the new. Man, this thing is such a nightmare. So now I'm gonna put this in and reset the code, and it should be good. Alright guys, so I got everything back together. Lower heat shield, upper heat shield, and O2 is back. And now it's time to start it and let everything burn off, because I've been touching the manifold and now it's going to start smoking, and WD-40. So now I'm going to let it idle, and should be good. Okay, well actually I'm going to end up resetting it. So alright, that's it. Scan 0 codes. Alright, now let me turn it on. Check engine light stays on. One ready. But it says no codes though, so I'm gonna let it idle. Let's see if it goes off. Put a few miles on it too. Alright, so I reset the light. I reset the code. Everything seems good. It's off. Just tire pressure monitor. And it has a lot more power too. A lot of mid-range now. Before it was pretty sluggish.